It's fresh, it's credible, it's information, news, sports, and entertainment from and about the North Coast parishes of St. Anne, St. Mary, and Portland. Now for the news.
Good day. I am Rowena Newman Ridley with the North Coast Times News. First, here are the headlines. New local chicken franchise opens superstore in Ochi. Guard shot dead in Ochi in Ocho Rios Cambio robbery. Residents in West St. Mary top-end communities rattled by Tower Isle murder. Bascoe remains principal as court hears buggery charge. Mayors and councilmen now in place. Ochi High cricketers getting roughed up. Limehall Football Club staring relegation in the face. Remember to subscribe to the North Coast Times YouTube channel. And now the news. A security guard is dead, a businessman is battling for life, and a child is in hospital with gunshot wounds following a robbery at a cambio in Ocho Rios in St. Anne on Monday afternoon, March 11. Dead is 51-year-old Harold Bailey, security guard of Kingston. The cambio on Main Street was being closed for the day when two gunmen emerged from a car and fired on the security guard at the door, killing him instantly. They opened fire, hitting the manager several times before escaping with bags of cash and the security guard's gun. Details of the story are on the North Coast Times website. Go to northcoasttimesja.com for this and other stories. And last week, Tuesday, not far from the Ocho Rios robbery and murder, at Tower Isle in St. Mary, a businessman was shot dead at the front of his restaurant and sports bar. Dead is 54-year-old businessman of Tower Isle, Gladstone Rob, properly called Pablo. Reports are that Rob and a friend were sitting outside his bar, El Pablo's Bar and Grill restaurant, at Caribbean Park, Tower Isle, about 1:30 p.m. A man approached them and asked specific questions of Mr. Rob before pulling a firearm and firing several shots. Rob was hit all over his body. The other man was not harmed. That murder and crime in the Tower Isle to Bonham Springs area, one of St. Mary's upscale communities, were of the main focus of a meeting Sunday, March 11. Among those addressing the Citizens Association meeting were Acting Head of St. Mary Police Kevin Francis, MP for West St. Mary Robert Montague, and newly elected councillor for the Gale Division Giovanni Bailey. Councillor Bailey told the meeting that community policing was critical and called on the police to make their patrols consistent and visible. The police asked residents to be alert and to tell the police what they know. Please stay with us for more after this short break.
Cool Oasis service stations are the fastest, coolest service stations around. Drive through and buy your phone cards from Cool Biz. Yes, it's easy. No paper, no pin. From the fastest, coolest service stations. Quality fuels, lubricants, and refreshments at the lowest prices, the cleanest restrooms, and the smoothest service to make your drive even cooler. From the fastest, coolest service stations, get cool service and cool stuff fast at Cool Oasis service stations island-wide.
If you want great Jamaican cuisine in a relaxed atmosphere by the sea, Roxborough Restaurant, Bar and Grill is the place to be. This cozy, private restaurant specialized in seafood plus Jamaican dishes including curry goat, fried and baked chicken. We are open for breakfast at 8 a.m. and serve meals through the day until 10 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays. On Fridays to Sundays, we are open at 8:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Our bar service has got rave reviews. Come experience top-class service and fine Jamaican meals. We are easy to reach at St. Anne's Bay next to the Island Traffic Authority. Call us at 87656267225 or 5367950.
Welcome back. Continuing the news. Bird Shack Fried Chicken has opened a new store in Ocho Rios. The store, along the busy roadway near White River, is the fourth for the franchise that has had three outlets in Montego Bay. Speaking at the opening, Chief Executive Officer of the Area Resort Management Group, Wayne Cummings, says the company's long term plan is to have a Bird Shack fried chicken restaurant in every major town in Jamaica. Chief Operations Officer and franchise partner in the Area Group is Omar Robinson. Bird Shack opened its first store in Montego Bay just under 2 years ago. Ocho Rios is the fourth. Cummins said a fifth store should be opened in Drax Hall in May this year. Cummings said $70 million was invested in the new Ocho Rios store that employs over 30 people. He said Bird Shack is committed to remaining price competitive. Remember, you can find these and other stories on the North Coast Times website and Facebook page. Call us or send a WhatsApp message to 876 503 9995 or email us at editorial at northcoasttimesja.com. Principal of Taki High School, Errol Bascoe, was released on bail on Tuesday following his appearance at the St. Mary Parish Court. He is to return to court on buggery charges on May 13. Bascoe resigned as PNP caretaker candidate for Western St. Mary Friday, March 8, citing what he called a scurrilous and malicious allegation in fast-moving events. By Sunday, in the company of his lawyers, he turned himself in to the police and was charged. There are allegations that the whole incident and reports of the police are a political setup against Bascoe. Meantime, education officials have told the North Coast Times News that nothing can be done to remove Bascoe as principal from the school he has led for 19 years. The most that is expected now is that he may be sent on administrative leave until the case is heard in the courts. Details on this story are on the North Coast Times website. And we now take another short break.
Fitzroy Grocery and Wholesale in the center of Discovery Bay is open every day between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m. Customers from communities such as Old Folly, Queen Height, Farmtown, Tickets, Helicon, Lakeside Park, Hopewell Park, Cornish Street, Gaza, Bengal find it convenient to shop at Fitzroy's. And those passing on the highway in Discovery Bay know that the service is quick and easy to access. For more than 20 years, this family business has been serving families and business in and around Discovery Bay. Drop in and you will find the same courteous and fast service. Call us at 876-670-0356. Fitzroy Grocery and Wholesale.
Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel and never miss the news again. Welcome back. The ceremonies are now over and the councillors and mayors of the three Northeast Coast parishes have been seated and sworn in. As the North Coast Times has been reporting, the mayors of the parish capitals and chairmen of the municipal corporations are Paul Thompson, Portland. He is returning. Fitzroy Wilson in St. Mary, he is new. Michael Belnavis, he had served before and had resigned. The ceremonies all had officials including MPs, caretaker candidates for the MP, parish council officials in attendance as well as party supporters. Some piping work will be started in the next 2 months under the Mason Hall water project, which is expected to end water woes for several communities across St. Mary. But the project will take 2 years. That is according to Minister with responsibility for water, Matthew Samuda. He was responding to a question posed during the Standing Finance Committee of the House of Representatives on Wednesday, March 6. According to the JIS, the Mason Hall Water Project should help solve water challenges being experienced by several communities. These include Tower Isle, Rio Nuevo, Charlestown, Three Hills, Valley Bush, Mango Valley, Friendship Hall, Galena, Oracabessa, Spicy Grove, Boscobel, Hamilton Mountain, Huddersfield, and Wentworth. And now here are some sports shorts. Lime Hall Football Club is staring relegation from the National Premier League in its first year among the big boys of football. Lime Hall suffered another loss on Monday, this time going down 3 goals to nil to Arnett Gardens. Ocho Rios High have found the going tough following their run without a loss in the first round of the Grace Headley Cup cricket competition. They suffered a heavy loss to Tacky High and then went down to more than 400-run loss to Mayday High School last week. In the Issa girls football competition, Titchfield High and Yallows High played to a 1-all draw at Carter Park, Port Antonio on Friday. And 2 goals from Alexis Sterling helped defending champions Wi-Fi United to defeat Ujama CC 5-0 at Snow Hill in the Portland FA Western Union Major League in a dress rehearsal for the semi-finals. The other 2 semi-finalists are Mansionil CC and Progressive FC. That's your news package from the North Coast Times YouTube channel this week. Remember, stories are added to the Facebook page and website every day. Also, check our information package on TikTok and Instagram. On behalf of the team at the North Coast Times, I am Rowena Newman Ridley. Thank you for watching.
That's the news from the North Coast Times. You can always find more news and features on the North Coast Times website and Facebook page. You may reach us at WhatsApp 876-503-9995. The North Coast Times News.